I'm on my way to the club with a friend of mine. But to be honest, I'm super fucking tired and I don't really want to go. We got into the club and my friend is really enjoying it. He started dancing around, talking to everyone. And I'm just fucking here, tired, overthinking as fuck. And I just want to go home. I'm not really feeling it tonight. I want to grab my phone and be on my phone basically. But I remember something that I learned from a book about social anxiety and how interactions work. When you grab your phone in a social event and when there's people around you, all of the artificial dopamine that you get and the artificial light that you get, it kind of makes your social skills and the ability that you have to talk to people worse. It kind of damages your social skills. Plus, if you're feeling anxiety, it helps you to numb yourself. It's kind of like a way to escape from what you're feeling, which is your anxiety towards people. So I put it away and I started practicing things that I learned from this book. I put my phone away and I went to the bathroom. And when I reached the bathroom, I saw there was a bunch of guys in the bathroom. So I started to talk to everyone in the bathroom. Yo, I really like your outfit, bro. Damn, that chain? I like it, bro. I like it, my man. What's up, man? What's your mission tonight, bro? What's the mission? And they were like, oh, I'm trying to get girls, right? So I was talking to everyone that I saw in the bathroom. Then I went back to the place where my friend was. And I saw that my friend was talking to a dude. I went up to them and I started talking to this random dude. He was trying to like teach me the confidence, how to talk to girls, right? And all of that shit. And suddenly we see three girls that came over. And it was a perfect thing for us because it was me, my friend, and this random dude. So it's a 3-man thing and we're ready to call approach them. At this moment I had killed all of the overthinking, all of the freaking tiredness. I was in a social state because of all of the people that I talked to. And then I talked to this girl, we had a good moment. There was even a moment where she was like, oh my god, you have way too much confidence, right? We were just talking, we were vibing, we had a connection, I made her laugh and everything. So that's crazy. I went from being tired, overthinking, I just want to go home, to have an amazing time with this beautiful girl. You see, the first mistake that you probably do, and the mistake that I used to make a lot in social events or a party or a club or bar, it was to always be on my fucking phone all of the time. And the reason that I would do that is because one, it helps you to distract yourself from the feelings that you're feeling, right? The anxiety. Oh, I don't want to talk to people. Oh, let me reach my phone. Oh, you see a reel, right? And you start scrolling. And it would make me feel nice at the moment. But later on, it would make me regret it. It would make me feel like, fuck, I'm escaping from my problems. And not only that, I didn't know this, but if you actually use your phone, my social skills get worse at the time because think about this, right? I'm receiving dopamine from an artificial tool, so it's kind of like it's not normal for your brain. So when you talk to people, your brain is kind of like fogged and foggy, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just crazy. That's something that I learned from this book. So using my phone was a momentary solution to my problem. The first thing you should do next time that you're at a social event or you're at a party or you're somewhere where there's a lot of people, don't use your fucking phone because it will make your social skills worse, and it's just gonna make you feel good at the moment, but then you're gonna regret it later. Another thing that I learned, think about this, right? Since I no longer have my phone here, what I'm left with is just people, right? Now, instead of being like this on my fucking phone and I see nobody, now I have my head high and I can see smiles, I can see people, I can see laughs, I can just see people, and this helps your brain, right? That's another thing that I learned from this. And I remember that this happened too. I was at a bar and I was talking to this beautiful girl from Brazil, right? And before I approached her, before I talked to her, I was talking to a dude that was next to me, right? So I was like, yo, what's up, man? What are you doing here? This and that. This is a nice dude. He's a business owner, right? We had a quick conversation. And after this conversation, I felt fired up. I felt like, okay, I warmed up already. I can go and approach her. So I went up to her and she's just pretty, right? So that's the second thing. I try to look at people's eyes, people's smiles, people's faces, because it kind of helps your brain to be like, hey, they're just people. There's nothing to be afraid of. There shouldn't be any anxiety. And this happens to me. For example, when I would see smiles and faces around me, It helps my anxiety, my overthinking to calm down, and I can be like, oh, this is a safe place. I can be myself. I can talk to people. And even the experts call it social loop, right? Just basically before you talk to, let's say, a girl, right, that you want to talk to, or let's say you want to make friends, right? What I usually do is I just walk around the party or the social event, and then just give people compliments, right? I just, hey, I like this, I like that. Or you can ask questions. Yo, do you know what this is? Do you know what that is, right? I didn't believe this back then, right? I was like, this is bullshit. I don't believe in like social loop. But I've tried it and it actually works. So before you talk to the big boss or the beautiful girl that you want to talk to, if you have 4 conversations before, right? Not conversation, but just like talk to people, give compliments, you will be so good at socializing. I don't know how to explain, right? It kind of like, it fires you up. It warms you up. That's what I've seen. That's another action step. So when you're at a party, just walk around. Talk to as many people as you can. Just like I did, right? I went to the bathroom and everything. Just try to talk to 2-4 people, right? Have a small talk. Give a compliment. Ask a question. And you will see that this will help you to stop overthinking and be anxious. The third step is after I had a 2 to 4 interactions with someone, I just feel like fire up. I'm like, okay, I can talk to anyone. I can talk to the pretty girl, right? Like maybe I make someone smile or laugh, right? I feel like a fucking social magnet at this point. Now what I do is something called jump off the bridge, right? Which is, there's a gap of, that person is here. In this case, I'm gonna use a girl, right? The girl is here, right? The beautiful girl's here, and I'm here. There's a huge gap, right? That separates us. I just gotta jump off the bridge and just be like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna go regardless, right? And this is the thing. My mind always trying to protect me. They always trying to prevent me from doing it. Oh, she's on her phone. Oh, don't talk to her. She's on her phone right now. Oh, you see, she's with her friends, with her boyfriends. Maybe she's dating one of them. You shouldn't talk to her. And if that's the case, this is something that I realized. If that's the fucking case, walk up to them and ask her, hey, are you dating any of them? No. Oh, do you mind if I see here? Right? It's just bullshit. And it's like, same thing. I'm gonna say this is gonna sound weird, but like, even like when it's like 4 p.m., 3 p.m., or like 5 p.m., and I am outside, either at the gym or grocery store, when I see a pretty girl, I'm like, I don't know if she's a minor, right? And it prevents me from talking to her. Why don't I just fucking call approach and I'm like, excuse me, how old are you, if you don't mind asking? Right? It's just, you can kill the objections that your mind tells you, right? So that's the thing. It's like my mind would always prevent me. Oh no, don't do it. I just gotta jump off the bridge. I just gotta fill this gap, right? And this is the thing. The first seconds of the interaction and the first seconds of the whole event, right? The whole interaction with the person. I don't know why there's a lot of resistance. That's super hard. But when I break through, when I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump off the bridge. And then even this book says it, right? The first seconds of the interaction, there's a lot of anxiety. But then afterwards, if I just stay and if I just try to have a conversation with the person, the anxiety just disappears. And now you're just having fun. You're just enjoying the moment. You're just talking to the person, getting to know them. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like at the beginning it's super hard, but then when you break the resistance, it's like it's so easy. I like to play something called What Are the Odds? So when I see a pretty girl, a beautiful girl, or a guy that I want to talk to, what are the odds that you go and sit next to them? What are the odds that you walk up to them, you're like, do you mind if I sit here? And you say, yeah, I just thought that you were beautiful and I'm trying to get to know you. What's your name? I just try to play that game. What are the odds? And just challenge myself. Just jump off the bridge. So that's the third step, right? Or the fourth step. Just jump off the bridge. It's gonna be hard at the beginning. You don't want to do it, but you jump off the bridge. After that, it's gonna be easier. After that, the anxiety will go away. You just gotta jump off the bridge. Jump off the bridge. You're inside. This is what the 4 mistakes that I used to make before. What is the goal and the intention of the interaction? Because before, my goal was, how can I not embarrass myself? How can I not be awkward? How can I get them to like me, right? It comes from a place of putting them on a pedestal of like, I hope they like me, I hope they talk to me. Fuck that. I changed the intention and the goal. Now the goal that I want to have when I talk to people is, how can I get to know them? How can I listen to them? How can I find a sweet spot of a topic that I like and this person likes, so that we can have the same opinions and the same experiences, like a passion or a hobby or something, right? And if you want me to personally help you to stop being anxious and feeling like everything that you say is stupid, dumb, ridiculous around people, send me a DM on my Instagram. I can help you with that. So thank you for watching.